Capital Adequacy for mortgage and general insurance brokers. They both have to go to the same rulebook. It's called MIPRU. Only the FCA could come up with a term like MIPRU. That's the link to where you go to. The key rule is £5,000 capital adequacy minimum. That's on your balance sheet. It's at all times, and it doesn't mean that's what you need in cash in the bank. You need an account system, something like Xero, possibly Sage, possibly QuickBooks. But you must be able to produce a balance sheet at any one time. And a balance sheet looks like this. It's got assets at the top and liabilities at the bottom. And at the bottom, it's got to say the net total equity has to be 5,000 minimum. PI insurance, it's a function of capital adequacy. If you've got a liability to pay somebody else, you've got to treat it and put it on the balance sheet. But equally, if the PI is going to pay, that's an asset. So it counterbalances it. There are appointed representatives. If you've got income from them, you need to include their regulated income in full. Any debtors, put them in there. Debtors mean people who owe you money, and that includes lenders, proc fees and providers, insurance broker commissions. But it needs to be due within 90 days. And equally, if you owe somebody else a fee, then you've got to put it in as a liability. Any own funds that can be realised within 90 days can go in there. So it doesn't just mean cash in the bank. Okay, and if you borrowed the money on that day and it's due back next week, that's still an asset and you can treat it as such. You've got to produce the accounts 6 weeks after the year end for Gabriel and at the 6-month point. So you need an accountant, you need an account system, and you need to pass at all times. And it's essential that you understand this. It's a relatively low knowledge base in the industry because you don't have to file VAT returns. You don't generally have creditor problems. And as an industry, we're behind the curve. Get it sorted, get up to speed, and increasing your knowledge will help you to advise other customers. For more information, Alistair Frame.